You are now watching Tuned In at 1201. What's up, y'all? You are now watching Tuned In at 1201. I'm your host, JQ, and today is a special day, like any other day here on my podcast, but it is the 1 year anniversary of my podcast. Let's clap. Everybody at home clap. So I just want to say thank you guys to my supporters, my team, for just always sticking beside me and subscribing, liking my posts and stuff like that. I really appreciate it, and I'm just excited to continue to see where this venture goes. Okay, so today, like every day, I have a special guest. I have Tia Waller with me, celebrity hairstylist.
Hi,
Tia Waller. I'm so excited to have you.
Hey, I'm excited to be here.
Thank you. So I just want you to tell people who you are, what you do. I know you're a woman of many talents.
So I'm Tia Waller, first name, last name. And I am a professional hairstylist. I love to dance. I still dance a little bit on and off. I'm a Memphis Jooker, forever at heart. I love to dance in heels. And I pretty much travel and do hair. I ship wigs. I do custom wigs for people here. I do natural hair. I do all types of stuff. Hair color, hair treatments, wellness treatments for your hair, and all type of stuff. So
yeah, she does get the girls together because she got me together today.
Mm-hmm.
I love my hair. Thank you so much.
It's gorgeous. She's an easy canvas.
Yeah, I'm a braid girl too, so.
Yeah, super easy.
But the natural hair is important too. Tia's definitely taught me that.
Yeah, because Jaquela thought she was going to come in and get a swoop-diddy-doo and had to get a whole treatment done.
I did.
Tried to skip some steps. I don't play that. I'm one of them that's not going to do that. Like, you either going to come and get the works or you can stay where you are. There's several other people that are awesome at where you are.
Like we start every show off, let's take a shot. I think it's time for shot o'clock. Shout out to my sponsors, Disbelief Tequila. Thank y'all. And you had this because we took a couple shots before we started. But
we definitely did.
Was that your first time?
That was my first time, and I'm so glad you knew to get brown, because if I had to take clear...
Oh my gosh. I'm definitely off of clear now.
We definitely would have had to finesse them with the water on the clear, though.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's not... Okay,
not too bad. All right, cheers to...
Cheers to making moves, staying consistent, staying genuine and loyal, and just having good intentions from the start.
I love it. And Tia, I love your nails.
Thanks.
They're always cute. Always.
Thank you. One hand one way and the other hand another.
I was going to ask, what made you do that? Because that's the first time I've seen it like that.
So I'm a very intentional person, and so I like to have stars, and so I made sure I had a star. Then the green was like for St. Patrick's Day, manifesting money, you know what I'm saying? Because I got shit to do.
Yeah.
And the other hand was just fun. Like, I like clean line looks, but I always get a crazy hand and then like a serious hand.
I love it.
My right hand is always serious.
That's your dominant hand.
It's my dominant hand.
I like that.
Slap and rap. Yes.
Y'all, this girl is a fool. But period. Let's get into it, Tia.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just start. How did you even get into the hair industry? Like, were you always doing hair? Is it something you just...
So, as a child, I had a great-grandmother who was a hairstylist, and I was always around. She picked me up from school, and I kind of picked it up then, but I always was infatuated with looking pretty.
Yeah.
I would take my dolls as a child and redo their hair, rebraid it, get in trouble for taking my sister's hair down, like my hair. But I really fell in love with it at a super early age, especially the health of it, because I always knew that if you took care of your natural hair, that you always would have it. So.
Yeah. And then something about you. Okay, so I've been going to Tia for about 5-6 years now. Like, as soon as I graduated college, Miss Karen referred me to Tia. Shout out to Miss Karen. And I ain't left her since. But something that, Tia, that you have definitely taught me is that, just because you are good at something doesn't mean that you cannot continue to grow and be great
Right.
at it. So can you talk about like some of the things you've done to continue to build and work on your craft?
So some of the things that I still continue to do is I take a risk all the time. One of the main things that I do is I buy products. I believe in trying out like the best, the high quality, like whatever is healthy is. I like to give my customers options. And everyone cannot get the same shampoo. I might need a hydrating, she might need a moisturizer, she might need a protein, I might need a hydrated. You know what I'm saying? So I like to be knowledgeable on what different people need because everybody again don't need the same. Make sure y'all taking care of yourselves by detoxing your bodies, being healthy on the inside because when you get older, if you're not taking care of yourself, it's gonna start to show in your hair first. I'm gonna give y'all this little gem. And what I did learn is if you do not detox your blood, if you eat bad, if you eat like a lot of fried foods and stuff, it's so important to keep your bloodstream clean by any means. If you don't keep your bloodstream and gut clean, know that it makes your blood pump really hard to your arteries. So your blood is saying, hey, I gotta go to the arteries where I'm needed the most. So it's not gonna go to your hair. That's like the last thing that you're gonna need. So it's so important to make sure you take care of your insides as well as your outsides because you stink if you don't. Your hair can stink. You get real musky smells. Your armpits stink, and we ain't gonna even talk about what else can stink.
But take care of your pH balance, guys.
Hair and everywhere. Okay. Yeah, so
and this is how this is how almost like every appointment is. I'm learning something from Tia, something that I can take and grow as a young woman. You know, you were just, ooh, Tia's a godsend, y'all. I wish y'all knew. But okay, stepping into that too, like all those things that you have to do, and you're big on wellness. We're gonna touch on that.
I'm big on wellness and I'm big on taking classes.
Yeah.
Stay consistent, invest in your skill. Sometimes I don't want to spend $2,500 on a class, but if I want to make money and if I want to go to the next level, you got to take them risks, even when it's uncomfortable. I want to make sure I say that because it's so many times in my career, now and early, where I have had to take risks at being uncomfortable. Can't go out to eat like I want to. Can't get no makeup done. Got to do my own makeup, which it makes you better in so many ways. But make sure y'all invest in y'all skill. Don't never stop learning. I don't give a how good you are, who you are.
And then obviously in every field, there's someone that's greater than you that you
all the time. You got some people that's hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm hungry too because I actually really want to live a pure, genuine lifestyle, but I know I can build that. I'm not depending on no job.
Yeah.
Not knocking people who do have a job. That's absolutely wonderful because I had to start off with a job in order to be able to invest into my skill and into what I love right now. But at the same time, I am continuing to grow, continuing to learn. I want to bring more skill, more services to my brand, you know, and I'm not just talking about hair. I want to get deeper than hair because it's really genuinely deeper than hair.
What was your experience about learning from Arrogant Tay?
Whoa. So I took Arrogant Tay's class, you guys. Great experience. It was so worth the investment. Let me tell you, y'all better pay attention. Get your phones out. At the time when I took the class, I was able to have my phone out. And that way I could go back, you know, because sometimes you be so caught up in a moment, you know. So you make sure you are looking over your notes, you know, just to keep your skills refreshing. But it was well worth it. I highly advise y'all to take people classes, especially the people that's on point right now, that's doing it. Invest. I don't care if you got to go take out a loan. I ain't going to say strange for change, but
whatever you got to do.
If you need, you shouldn't be riding around with your brakes and you got anyways. Yeah, so classes is worth it. Invest into yourself, period.
Okay, and I want to talk on one last thing about hair just because it's one of my favorite stories. You know, Tia does Brandy's hair from P Valley. I know y'all all seen P Valley. If you haven't, go stream and go watch it. It's worth it. But Tia told me this story about her one time, which eventually was broadcasted on the blogs and like in magazines. But can you share that story? Because you know I like this story. It just shows how real Tia is, a real ass bitch.
Okay, so there was a time when she was auditioning to get her role, right? And this is my friend. This is not just somebody who, we go way back. She was my teacher. She was a mentor for me. And then she had an opportunity, and I'm like, you know what? This opportunity that she has is bigger than just her. This is something I would love to, be a part of. But at the time when she hit me up, y'all, I was broke-ish. I had just had a surgery. I was recovering financially. I was working at FedEx.
Yeah.
Ain't talking about that.
I remember that.
But I was working a job, y'all. I was working $13.80 an hour. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? But anyways, I did not have the money to give her some fresh bundles when she called me. So I'm like, you know what? This wig I got on is brand new. It was pink. I had just wore it to Vegas. I'm like, you know what? I'm finna color this John black, put some red underneath. She had kind of sort of told me what she needed. I'm like, I don't have a fresh wig, but do you trust me to give you the wig on my head? And so I sent her a picture, and if you know her, you know she roasted me. She was like, a pink wig? I'm like, look, just trust me, please. Just give me an opportunity. So I did the wig. I took my wig off my head, braided to the back, Bow Wow out. Bow Wow is too cute. Meek Mill, okay? The Meek Mill joints from the 13-year-old rap video. Edges fuzzed up, took that wig off, y'all, colored it black, sent her pictures of it. Like, I still got it in my phone. Like, sent her pictures of it, and she was like, wow. Like, all she had to do was make, like, semi-minor adjustments, and y'all, she went back for her role because she got denied the first time because she wanted to wear her natural hair, and they said no to the natural hair. We need you to look like a Shake Joint star. Let's just be real. They want her to look like a stripper.
Yeah.
So she went in there too nice, too real, went back in there nasty. Beyonce catwalked it out, got the freaking role for P-Valley. If you don't believe me, go to my Instagram at Tia Waller, and you'll see it. It's in my videos. A great, great moment for me. Like, I was very humiliated at first to talk about that because I'm like, damn, like, she could have got her hair from anybody at the time, like, but she really trusted me with that opportunity, and it just went from there, and it's been a blessing. But she was truly a blessing for me. I went through a real dark time in my life where I was dancing a lot to, like, cover up the pain. And she mentored me. And people don't be knowing, like, what role they play in people's lives sometimes. That's why it's so important to be nice. It's so important to be genuine. And if you're not, just, don't be out here in the group organizations organizing shit and you really not nice.
That person.
You're not that bitch. Stop. Yeah. Because it's going to eventually come out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I just really had to say that too. But if you're not a people person, and you got a businesses where you dealing with people hands-on, then you just shouldn't do it. But she was so good to me. So many times she uplifted me when I was just down. I just did not feel worthy. I went through stages where my health, was up and down. I had tumors in my stomach and my weight was so up and down. So it was times I did not like the way I looked, and I would go to dance class and I would kill it. And sometimes she'll be like, you could loosen up some, damn, And I'm like, okay, even though that's kind of harsh, but it turned me it helped me find my feminine side. So she had blessed me, and little did she know that. So I felt like, that was a great time for me to, show my appreciation to her, even though I had to take my hair down and wear it in a ponytail.
But sacrifices.
Eco style gel, baby hairs,
Sacrifices. That's one thing you taught me for sure. Is
you gotta sacrifice.
You definitely touched on how you worked at FedEx. I know Tia told me, she was like, I gotta work at this damn job. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, that was the hardest, most humbling thing ever.
Yeah.
Because I had to pay cash for my surgery, after. I just went through a lot of stuff with insurance and just medical stuff where I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna let them harass me about taking money. I'm being real with y'all, taking money out of my account. I'm finna go get a job and I'm finna pay this medical bill off. Yeah. And I did it. But I cried so many times, went to work so many times with just braids and a scrub cap at home.
Okay, let's cheers to longevity.
Longevity. Right. Yes.
Cheers. Don't be no baby now, because I know you be outside.
Not doing it.
Remember that time I saw you at Rail Garden? And you was gonna walk right past me.
Yeah, y'all be having me messed up sometimes. Y'all
Baby.
Be in y'all little moves sometimes. Do y'all know I will walk up on you? I will walk up on you and speak.
But all fairness, I am 6'2". I'm 6 foot, and Tia's 5'2", 3,
No,
4,
3.
5'3". So I'm literally looking over everybody, and a person walked up on me, and I was like, huh?
I
And it
just
was
love
you.
Jaquela though. Like, she know how to work the room too. So make sure when y'all see her out, y'all treat her right. You know, it's not that many genuine people. And I don't speak on genuine with a lot of folks because it's really not that many. It's only like a handful, literally. But just, you know, make sure you good to everybody. You know, that's the main thing. Maintenance man, the bitch who clean the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? Whoever wash your clothes. You know, be nice, be kind.
Yeah.
You live longer. It takes too much energy to be ugly. Like way too much energy.
And you never know who you're talking to. That's how I feel. I treat everybody the same.
Even if you hate you, don't take that out on me. You know what I'm saying?
You always can tell a bitch that don't like herself because she don't like you. But anyways, Tia, I want to ask you, how long have you been doing hair?
I've been doing hair for about 13, 14 years with my license, but I grew up in the house with my great grandmother was a hairstylist, so she was a cosmetology teacher as well. So I kind of learned hair super early, especially like the old school stuff like roller sets, finger waves. Oh my gosh, silk press. I learned that early. My grandmama burnt me so many times. I had to learn to not traumatize people because I got grown people that come now and they be like, and I have to tell them, sweetheart, I'm not your grandmother.
It's me.
I am not your mom in the kitchen. We're in a professional setting where I actually care about your well-being. So just take a good chill pill. Let's breathe in. Close your eyes too. Because if you make me burn me, my hands are already fried from blow drying. You know what I'm saying? Silk pressing. I take real good care of y'all. You know, my shit dry. Fried chicken crispy right now.
She ain't never burned me though. But I sure be flinching.
No, but don't flinch because you're going to make me burn me. But with that being said, like, yeah, I've been doing hair for a long time. And I take a lot of pride in, like, healthy hair.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. You take care of the under and the wig.
Can we get into this braid?
The wig gonna be
Please. Get into the braid on Jaquela.
Pull it.
Oh, no, we're not going to.
Okay, y'all, but for real. Yeah, I'm going to always support Tia. Like I said, I've been going to her forever. We're going to, you know, switch the dynamics. But if y'all be asking me, where you get your wig from? Who did your hair? And I send y'all right there. I tell y'all every time. So make sure y'all go see her.
It's worth it.
Worth everything. And you're going to keep that wig for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tia, not Allie. All right, so we're gonna switch it up. I want to talk about dancing, and I saw that you went to the Red Bull Challenge the other day.
I went to the Red Bull Challenge. Let me just tell y'all, Memphis got some fire talent.
Yes.
I am so grateful for the circle of people that I have been so blessed to be around, like on my path of like dancing. It's a lot of pioneers right here in the city, and they don't really get enough credit. So I want to make sure, like, I give like the Memphis Jukin, the supporters of Memphis Jukin. We are so grateful for the movement. But make sure y'all tag Memphis Jukin when y'all on TikTok and on Instagram and y'all ain't from Memphis, because you know we can tell when y'all ain't from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, we appreciate y'all too. But Memphis got some fire talent. I don't juke as much as I used to, but I have been blessed to like judge shows and, you know, host shows and be a part of it. But the Red Bull Challenge the other day, it was insane. This was the first time I, you know, felt like I was going to be out of town actually, but I stayed in Memphis to stay and see this, and it was so phenomenal. Shout out to Dram. He finna go to the next round. Ian died, Rico, G-Nerd, Ladia, Shantae, Carmen Savage, Daniel, Marcus, Future.
Yeah, you do Future hair too.
I do Future hair. Like, shout out to my bro. Like, you know, and everybody, it's so many people. She Street, Yo, her wife, Trent. It's just so many people, y'all, that is just so phenomenal. Juicy, don't forget about Juicy. It's some, OGs in the game. Then like you got the new generation. It's like evolving.
Yeah.
It's so hard to keep up. But it's some great, great talent in Memphis, and I'm so grateful to be a
And
part
I
of it.
always see your face at like the top notch dancing events.
Yes.
Because what's the event?
Even the small stuff, I be there. I be in the cut. Like I'm an in the cut person. When y'all see me with my glasses on, I'm just chilling. Trust me, I'm having fun. But I just like to be observant. That's my time to be quiet because I have to, engage and talk a lot. But I really, really enjoy like seeing the art. So I just be soaking it in.
That's exactly how I found. That's how I knew that she went to the event at the Crosstown. The Rebel, because I see a picture and Tia back there, she like this with her glasses on.
And I'm supporting everybody, people that ain't from Memphis. Like the art of dance is just something, because it really got me through super duper dark times. Like I had to dance. Doing hair was not enough. I had some super crazy moments in my life, and I'm just so grateful for my foundation, for the people that support me, that's been supporting me for the longest, for the people that don't. Thanks to y'all, because it really do motivate you. Like when people can't stand you and you're a great person, they just let you know that you really have a problem with yourself. When good people walk into the room and you start itching, you get irritated, like like you on that Franklin Saint. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Snowfall.
And they be on that
shows. Yeah. But eat chocolate.
I like Franklin Saint.
I like Franklin Saint.
I'm glad. I'm ready for the series to be over though.
No, I'm not.
So ready.
Yeah, I'm not.
Jerome dead. Lou need to be dead.
No.
Franklin keeps screaming. They gave him the ugliest baby mama in the.
No.
I should not say that.
No, because this was
not
the 90s.
To the baby mama.
Okay, so let me say this. I'm not hard on people, y'all, because beauty is from within. You got some bad bitches that's ugly. They stink. They sit down and they walk away. They smell like a septic tank. You know what I'm saying? They attitude. They might not smell like one. They might have on baccarat and have the attitude of a septic tank. You know what I'm saying? So you got some people, like I really feel like they gave an average person an opportunity, which, beauty in the industry is so overrated. Like I said, they be dumb as a box of rocks. And you got people who have worked so hard to be fit in, to be pretty, and really, like, I just feel like beauty has its own standard. Everybody's not gonna look alike. Everybody not gonna have, like, I got a gap. Yeah, I done fixed this gap so many times. I have paid over $15,000 for my teeth. I found out my whoever the dude is, the orthodontist at the time, he left my freedom in. He was making money off me constantly coming back getting braces. Fucked up. Because I got a piece of meat between my mouth. It's just there, y'all. I done tried to close it, but it's just my signature look. I have learned you know what? They said that at my age, like, your teeth have muscle memory, so, like, they go bad. So maybe one day, if I'm just dead hard on myself, I'll go and close it back up.
Well, everybody doing motherfucking veneers. Go right over to Columbia.
I don't want veneers, though. I like my gap.
I love your teeth.
It's authentic. Some shit, y'all, you can't fix. You know what I'm saying? I invested a pretty penny. I think $15,000 for braces is a good amount of money, especially if you had the motherfuckers on for 6 years. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pay for the Invisalign because basically it's nothing but like a mold, a clear mold. You know, so that shit didn't work, y'all. But shout out to all of the orthodontists and everybody who got pretty teeth. My teeth still straight and they pretty and my mouth clean.
I'm all for teeth. I'm big on teeth. And you have good teeth. Smile.
Cheese, y'all.
But yeah, like I said, you made me sound like shit, but Franklin saying, get in the baby mama.
Yeah, no, y'all, she cute. Leave her alone.
It's she's cute.
Early 90s.
Yeah.
Leave her alone.
She's cute.
Nobody was getting lip fillers and stuff like that then,
Okay. So speaking of actors and stuff, what do you think about the blue check being charged for now? Anybody can have the blue check now.
Get it if y'all want it. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't validate me. Yeah. I don't need a blue check to know who I am, but if that makes you feel good, please get the blue check. They $14.99 a month, I believe. Please prioritize though. Pay y'all light bill, pay your insurance, Don't get the blue check if you can't afford the $14.99 a month. It might be $14.99 that might need to go towards food or breakfast, or pads or tampons or your hair. Because y'all like to get cheap lace and think a motherfucker's supposed to work magic with this shit that's thick as this damn rug. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing. I need transparent HD, please. From here on out.
I think paying for the blue check is so lame to me. It's so lame because, I never needed validation. I used to delete my Instagram every other year. I would delete it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, this is gonna make me money eventually. I got.
I'm not against doing nothing that make you feel good. If that makes you feel, maybe that's you manifesting to be somebody, that actually validates for a blue check. But you got people with the blue check that actually need to go get a real blue check, and we ain't gonna talk about that one.
I think it's time for you to get a blue check though. You up there?
Well, again, if I don't never get one, I'm not fucked up about it unless it's gonna get me paid. If it gets you money, opportunities, but if it's not taken away from anything that I don't mind not having a blue check. I'm cool with that.
I see that. For
Shout out to y'all who have the blue check and who paid for it.
$14.99. It's gonna go up. Hope you can afford it. I want it on my own though. Okay.
Hey, don't get that blue check if you can't afford Listerine. But go back to what you were saying. Priorities.
Let's go.
Okay.
We on switch dynamics again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so something that we have in common, baby, we love our family down. We always post in our family. I know your family just off of social media. Luckily, I met them just in passing too. I adore y'all's relationship, the whole dynamic of your family. Can you tell me why that is so important to you?
So, I have said a few times that I went through a really dark time in my life. Mm-hmm. And to be able to have people that say, listen, get your shit together. We're not going to let you be depressed. We finna figure out what we can do to make this better. I have a blended family, right? And so I just think that when y'all can prioritize each other's feelings, compromise, communicate. I think that is so important in any relationship. But a few people in my family have not always been good communicators, but we learn to do that over time because we realize when we don't communicate, it's just too much rah-rah, it's too much confusion. And we genuinely love to have a good time. We all work hard. We all passionate about the things that we do, everything that we're involved in. We just thrive off of good vibes, y'all. And we don't play that about coming in our inner circle. Just stay out. We cool with that. Yeah. We ain't trying to make no new friends. We are so good with just each other's energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a beautiful thing when you can say, hey, Mom, even though you yelled at me earlier or we had this disagreement, even though you're my mom, I really don't appreciate that. But is there another way we can come at each other? Yeah. I think that communication is so important in every relationship, whether you're friends, whether it's business, whether it's family, any relationship that you desire, it's so important to prioritizing your feelings and communication and just having good intentions from the jump.
And the type of people that you meet and you can tell they grew up on love. They say some people are raised on love, some people on survival.
Yeah.
When I met you before I even knew about your family, I was like, this girl is love.
Mm-hmm.
She has so much confidence in herself. She says the right thing. She's about her business. I was like...
And do you know I went through a time...
And then I met your family and I was like, it makes sense.
Right.
And I feel like people look at it and be like, it makes sense.
And with all of that being said, from the outside looking in, when I went through my time, I did not feel love. I was so numb from just going through trauma, and some things y'all parents can't save y'all from. If you got good parents, listen to your parents, right? When your mom have those feelings, when they don't like certain people, or when they just have these feelings of uncertainty about people that you around, listen. Yeah. Listen. When you got people that genuinely love you, because sometimes when you go through things that's traumatic on you, when people that love you, when they find out what you went through, it traumatizes them, and they don't deserve that. So if you got good people, I don't care what age you are. I don't care if you 40. I don't care if you 19. Y'all, young generation, if y'all got good parents that sacrifice for y'all, listen to y'all mamas. Stop the madness. Y'all think y'all know everything. You don't know everything. And you got OGs that try to keep y'all so aligned because we don't want y'all to make the same mistakes that we made, especially me. So sometimes I can get mistaken for being aggressive when I'm just being overly passionate about just seeing you in a better position because I know how dark it was for me to come out. And I had good ass people around me. Good people. I'm talking about people that made all types of sacrifices. Like, I seen my mom, y'all, when I was 16, my mom had cancer. She had thyroid cancer. And I my mom had adopted my cousin who had been through so much trauma. She had been through rape and just abuse and just a lot of stuff that kids just should not experience. But when we got her, my mom got really sick from thyroids. Thyroids is an emotional disease. So make sure y'all take care of y'all. Stress, blood pressure, I'm serious. It go that deep. She got really sick, y'all. And I seen my mom like transform. And it was so hard for me. Like, I just couldn't believe it. And I just was like, I couldn't enjoy being a kid because I was trying to make sure everything was taken care of at home, making sure I'm making my mama proud because I'm talking to her and she like, I got radiation to do, so I'm not going to be able to talk to you for a week. And it's like, what? And then I had breast tumors as a child at 14, at 16. So I went through a lot of insecurities, so I went through a bunch of whys. And, even though it seemed like everything was all good, I still suffered from a lot of insecurities myself because I just went through things that I couldn't control. My mama couldn't control. Nobody could control it. I just had to literally trust God, and just say, listen, I'm out of control. I can't control this. So I literally got to be faithful and just, put my best foot forward. Anything I do, I'm going to stand on it, whether it's being good to people, whether it's my wellness, whether it's my health, whether it's my emotions. I'm going to be good at every fucking thing I do. So that's why I invest in my skill, whether it's I go to dance classes, I pay to go. I go to hair classes. I go to classes online about hair cutting. I go to skincare classes. I go to makeup classes, So it just depends on how bad you want it. You know what I'm saying? And I want it. I still want it. I'm still hungry. And my family is the reason why, because they give me so much reason. Like, I got a baby sister that's 17.
Yes, I wanted to just say, shout out to little Demi.
Y'all, Demi's 17.
Yeah, and when I first met Tia, she would always be like, you remind me of my little sister.
Demi, oh my gosh, Jaquela's so chocolate and so pretty.
Yeah.
And there have been times I've been hard on Jaquela like she my sister, right?
Yeah, but
it comes from a good place.
Yeah.
Like, I can just be like passionately aggressive, but I really mean well, y'all, because I've just seen, good and bad. And I've seen when your mama can't rescue you, when money can't get you out of certain situations. You just got to literally go through the motions. So nothing can stop me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I done been through good, bad, and ugly. I done been ugly. You know what I'm saying? When you go through health shit, like I had tumors in my stomach, that shit made me lose weight. Fibroids, women, if you bleed heavy, if you sneeze and you flood your clothes out, go and get checked for fibroids. It's not funny. I can laugh now, but I have had so many embarrassing moments where, I overlooked it. And then over time, it developed into something really bad. Mm-hmm. It went from 3 tumors to 7. So make sure if you're doing stuff like that, that's why I'm so into wellness, because I have had highs and lows. You know what I'm saying? Things you can control and things you just can't control,
What's your dad's name? Because your mom's name is Tosha, right?
Mm-hmm. My dad is Mr. Hubbard.
Mr. Hubbard.
Chief Hubbard.
Mr. and Mrs. Hubbard. Just thank y'all for her, because y'all have done a good job.
Thank y'all.
And she has been a voice of reason for me so many times where, like, we all know when you go sit in your hairstylist chair, you're going to talk about everything, but it's always intentional and meaningful conversations with Tia. Like, never just what I want to hear. It's what I got to hear, and I really appreciate that. And everybody cannot handle that.
No, a lot of people cannot take accountability. Yeah. But, that's okay, because that takes growth. I've just been through a lot of things where I had to, like, put myself first, where it wasn't about me. Some things ain't meant for you to understand. It's just about the experience. And understand that every experience you being tested for your diligence. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You being tested, so you just got to make sure that even when you having a fucked up day, I'm talking about, I done had some days where recently my salon flooded and I didn't feel like being around nobody. Yeah. I was so depressed and just kind of hurt, like how the situation happened, but I had to put some big old panties on, y'all, tie them up, them just connected to my bra. You know what I'm saying? Put them big girl drawers on and be a boss. You know, you have to take the unexpected with the expected. You're gonna have good moments where you flourishing in your business. Then you're gonna have moments where you gonna, have moments where it's like, damn, like what happened? But those what happened moments actually help you develop into like better. Like I have learned that okay, I need to do a few extra other things. Like so when things like that do happen, it won't be like so drastic or so hard on me.
What's your sign?
Girl,
Let's get into the
I'm June
astrology.
21st, so I got moons on, right? I'm intentional. I got stars and moons on. So my biggest manifestation is just like, I want to live like a star. But I don't have to have the fame. I don't need the attention. I just literally want to live well, eat well, travel well, be healthy, share positive and good vibes, love, hug. I have been through enough trauma in my life, and I just feel like at this point I'm choosing my battles. Some things are not easy to walk away from, but again, it's not about me. It's not about understanding the situation. It's literally about your peace. So when it's about your peace, you're not gonna win every argument. You're not gonna win every opportunity or business deal. You gotta take the no's as well as the yeses. The no's make you just be like, you know what? Let me do somebody hair free right quick because they want to play with me like I'm one of them. And I am definitely not one of them. And, the no's, they boss you up. Yeah. So I'm so grateful for where I am in my career. I feel like it's very humbling, when you can be in a room with people. And I have been in some very great opportunities. And when I was there, I froze up. I'm like, shit.
No, you didn't.
I have froze up in some places where I did not talk. But y'all, it's like, how many more times are you going to get these opportunities? So those times, and then I left, I was like, damn, I wish I would have talked to whatchamacallit. I wish I would have been brave enough. So now I'm capping and making shit happen.
I'm capping and making shit happen.
You hear me? It ain't going to be not a time that come that I'm not going to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how y'all doing? So I heard you with Red Bull, right? What kind of sponsorship deals y'all got for us? Because we bring the energy, we bringing the heat right now on TikTok. Period. So we really need some endorsements.
Period. Because every time I'm on TikTok and I scroll and I see you, I'm like, look, like you one of them ones.
Thank you.
You one of them ones. Okay, we're gonna go into our last segment. I want to talk about, because we talked about it at the shop earlier today. Can we talk about it? Eventually you want to do your wellness thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I want to touch on that and what you see for your wellness brand, because obviously you're highly educated and taking care of yourself the natural way. Mm-hmm. You never be like, go get you an ibuprofen, go get you a Perk 10, And I love that.
Perk 10.
Okay, but first we're going to take our last shot.
Okay. Let's do it.
All right, shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock.
Period. So
weak.
It was weak?
No, it wasn't. I'm weak.
You're weak. You're a babysitter?
Yeah.
What happened? We talked about going to the bar and stuff. So what happens when the sugar daddies buy us a bunch of drinks? You gonna be one of them?
Yeah. Or I'll find a beautiful young lady, no homo, to give it to,
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, so I said I want to touch on, your venture with wellness. Mm-hmm. Can you tap into that just a little bit?
I'm so big on taking care of yourself, okay? Because when you take care of yourself by eating and putting into your body, you feel good. And when you feel good, it's easy to be positive. It's easy to be happy. It's easy. Like, it just come easy. You dream good. You know what I'm saying? When you are bad to your body, it's kind of like standards. It's like if you treat yourself bad, how do you expect people to come to you? If you serve porks a lot all the time, or if you ma'am porks a lot all the time, or if you eating fried food all the time, your pores are clogged, your emotions are clogged, your attitude is clogged, your pH balance is clogged. Mm-hmm. So, so it's so important to make sure you are taking care of yourself.
So, okay, do you want to do anything specific as far as that goes?
I want to evolve more. So I am real big in herbs. I have taken a few trips out of the country. Jamaica is my favorite place. Like I have more places to go that I desire to go to, but y'all, Jamaica is so special to me because I went when I was extremely sick. Like I could barely stand up, and I just learned how to. These were people who did not have as much money as we have. You talking about people that make $50 a week for their families, so they learn how to literally live off of the earth. So they literally take care of their land like they don't have no trash. I get so mad when I see y'all throw shit out the window. Stop. Because that messes up just it's a part of global warming. Like when you bad to the atmosphere, like those are your intentions. Those are actually like manifestations. When you throw shit out the window, that's just like somebody throwing out an opportunity on you. Keep your environment clean everywhere in your mind, around you. You notice how when you clean your house, how you perky.
You just feel so
It
good.
just feels so good. You gotta compartmentalize your mind like that as well.
Or before traveling, I gotta clean my space. So I come
You gotta
back
clean
to
your
a nice
space. You gotta clean your mental space. So like ladies, when you come on your cycle every month, that's a good time to like not eat meat, not eat artificial sugars, not eat processed food. It's other foods out there that you could substitute for, because basically what's happening is your body is getting rid of all of the bad blood. It's saying, hey, I'm detoxing you naturally. So why not take advantage of that? You go ahead and add to it. And so once you come off of it, you notice you won't cramp as much. You won't have like an after smell. You won't have like a yeast infection. We grown. So let's just be real about this shit y'all claim y'all ain't never had. And y'all leaving spots in the chair when y'all get up and walk away. Or y'all leaving a smell in the bathroom after you. Okay. Anyways. Detox. Take baths in apple cider vinegar and cilantro and rose petals. Make it a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Make it a vibe. But that's your time to literally like get in the tub. Not only are you detoxing your body, but you can detox your mind. That's your time to pray. That's your time to affirm things over your life, over your body. A lot of people are so miserable because y'all consuming so much bad shit, from the music to the food, to Instagram, to Facebook. You consuming so much. So when are you actually taking time to say, hey, my mind deserves this time? Like, I'm just going to affirm over my life that I am so great. Even though I may be at the very bottom of my life, I may be somewhere where I don't desire to be, but I am still great. I am still worthy. I am still deserving and desiring of the opportunity. You really deserve that type of peace in your mind. So make sure you taking care of yourself. I had to learn how to do that. Like for real, because as a hairstylist, I kind of sort of learned to take on other people's issues. When things would bother people, I'm so empathetic that it would bother me. You know, like Jaquela might have a bad day. Like she got into a situation one time. Like when she got into that situation, I was texting her like, are you okay? I even text her a few days later, like it was bothering me so bad. But that's not good. That's not good for my mental state, because that's worry. You know, if you are a faithful person, if you real spiritual, if you really about what you say, you stand on that. You know, faith without works is dead. You got to actually like put that, say what you want, but you got to make motion. You can't say, oh, I want this.
And sit on your ass.
Your breath stank from the backwoods, okay? Goggle. Your breath stinks from the backwoods. If you are a consistent backwoods smoker, keep some peppermints. Women don't want you coming all up on them and you stink. I don't want my hair stinking from backwoods.
And real men don't like that.
No, and I don't. I'm a chiefer. I can choo-choo train you out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can go. I don't mind. But at the end of the day, I'm considerate of my hygiene. That's very important. When you are considerate, that's setting a standard for yourself. So when you good to yourself, people can't come to you crossing the line. They can cross the line and you can be like, yeah, well, this is something I do all the time. Like, you know, I go out to Rude Chris all the time. So you can't appease me, or that's not going to make me jump. And, you know, you get something special for doing something I do for myself, you know. And if you a vibe, I might do it for you.
Period.
I might do it for you, boo.
I like that.
Yeah.
Every time I'm in her chair, I'm getting good game. Period. If I gotta call Tia, I know Tia. She don't answer. She gonna call me back because it's gotta be for something. Like,
yes.
I just want to say thank you so much. This is my 1 year episode, and we turned you horse up.
Yes,
we did.
And with that being said, the 1 year episode, we're at a year. We have learned a lot. We have evolved. You guys be more intentional with your lives. You are in control. Yeah. If you are not happy about something, fix it. It is your duty. It is your priority to nurture your traumas. If you don't like something about yourself, work on it. Mm-hmm. Take the time. It's not going to happen overnight. If you ugly, you just fucking ugly. You know, find something cute about yourself. You might got a cute curl pattern. You know, you might have a cute way of dressing. You know, you might be good at how you treat people. But at the end of the day, like, ignore the social media standards. Be you. It is so important to be you. Be genuine to yourself. Be good. Have good intentions. Because a lot of y'all don't like the karma y'all getting, but you're dishing things out. You cash and checks at this bounce and bounce, 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 bounce.
And I just talked to somebody about that. I was like, do you think you get all the bad karma that you put out? Do you think you always get it back? And
yeah, because it might not even just be you. If you got a child, you know, it might, you know, some might have, you know what I'm saying? I don't wish that on anybody, but that's just how karma works. It might not come on you the same way you did it to me. It might come through a loved one. It might come through your finances. It might come through your health. It might come through your breath. You know?
The health is the good one, too, because it's a lot of silent killers that people do not pay attention to.
And I just cannot stress enough to take care of yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, I know I'm kind of being shady, but at the end of the day, take care of yourself, whether it's your mental health, you know, or if it's your physical health. Like, take care of yourself. If you don't know how to go to the gym, if you don't know how to work out, pay a trainer for about 3 months. Mm-hmm. Once you learn the ways of knowing how to be disciplined enough to be trained, go by yourself. Once you get a diet, a nutritionist or whatever, once you learn how to pack your own meals, do it yourself. But invest if you don't know, because you don't know everything.
Yeah, and we've both been on that wave. Like, we are natural athletes. We done play sports and stuff like
that.
And
I just want to be fine.
I need a trainer. I need a trainer right now because I need my coach to kick my ass, and then I'll get back disciplined and I'll be able to go on my own.
Shout out to the trainers that's keeping women really fine.
Hello.
The real trainers is keeping you fine, and that ain't out here just, you know, grabbing booty or being perv or, you know, but the real ones that really like encourage you and, you know, motivate you to be healthy. Shout out to the trainers.
No better feeling than being in the gym. I got to get back in the gym.
Yeah, and if you feel like you need to be in the gym, like, go. I have not been consistent, but I said, look, I'm going to be disciplined. And y'all, really, success is about discipline. Are you disciplined enough? Like, there's nobody to micromanage you as an adult. Yeah. Especially when it comes to, like, for an example, eating your vegetables. Your grandmama used to say, I'm going to beat your ass if you don't eat all them vegetables. Or don't get up from that table until you eat all your vegetables. Then when you get grown, you're not eating your vegetables and you wondering why your hair dry as hell. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to be there to micromanage you. You have to be disciplined enough to do things you don't want to do. But if they benefit you in a way, it's so necessary to do the necessary. Yeah. You know, and not just because I'm grown.
You made me so proud. You made me so proud. And I just want to tell you this morning. Okay, so I was like, let me sleep in a little bit. Tia texted me. She was like, it's going to be 11:15 or something, whatever the time it was. And I was like, okay, I can sleep a little bit more. But then I'm on the way and you're like, okay, I'm getting my oil changed. You know, you taking care of your other responsibilities. I'm like, damn, Jaquella, you need to get your oil changed, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you could have been up a little bit earlier to go see about Chloe, you know. Mm-hmm. And I want to surround myself around people like that. Not somebody that's been like, oh, I smoked all night, so I can't get up. You know, nah, Tia out taking care of her business to go take care of business to go take care of business. And I love that, Tia. Yes. So, like I said, thank you so much. And let the people know where they can find you because you're missing out if you're not following her already.
So, I'm Tia Waller on Instagram, Facebook. I'm Textures by Tia Hair on Instagram. Follow me, y'all. I'm all about the good vibes. And if you ain't looking for a good positive vibe, keep it moving. I'm not looking for no extra. You know, I don't need a pat on the back for where I am in my life. I'm very confident and I'm very happy. And I am continuing to evolve. I'm making room for growth. And I just advise everybody to do that because that's the key to happiness is just continuing to evolve and never being content.
Period.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Thank you
so
boo.
much.
You're welcome.
And we are going to wrap it up here. All right, y'all. So I'm JQ.
I'm Tia Waller.
And thank you so much for watching my 1 year episode, y'all. We locked in. This year is my year period.
We here.
You hoes not seeing me. But anyways. All right, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell your mama, tell your auntie, your uncle. Make sure they come subscribe. And thank you so much for the support. Happy 1 year.
Thank you. Happy 1 year.
Thank you. You are now watching Tuned In at 12:01.